What up guys, welcome to another video. Firstly, before I start the topic of this video, I just want to apologize for this kind of lame setting for this video. I want to film outside. I wanted to film this video somewhere with a nice background with the car behind me or something like that, but as you can see, if my camera will focus, it is minus 16 degrees Celsius outside, and it's also 10:08 p.m. For those of you guys who watch my videos often, you've probably noticed that I have a pattern of uploading pretty much every second day. And yesterday I did not upload because I was working all day, and like I said in another video, I only want to upload if I actually have a quality video for you guys. I don't want to just spit something out for the sake of uploading. So that's why I waited till today to make this video. So let's just get right into this. Best first mod slash cheapest mod for your car. If you have a car of your own, then you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. What the fuck? Why do I have ketchup all over my sweater? I haven't eaten anything with ketchup today. 1 second. Okay, very strange. I'm not sure how that happened, but anyways, so when you get a new car, if any of you guys have ever gotten a new car, then you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. When you get the car, you just want to change it, you want to modify it, you want to make it your own somehow, and you really don't care how. You just want, most of the time you want it to be in the cheapest way possible because you just spent money buying the car. So obviously the cheapest modification is going to be the most desirable right away. So that's why we're going to talk about what I think is the best, cheapest first mod you can do to your car. Most people, and I'm not going to say all people, but most people, the first mod they want to do is most likely going to be aesthetic. They're not going to jump right into motor work. I'm not saying everybody, but most people, including myself, normally, well, for all the cars I've had, the first mods I've done have all been aesthetic because I just want to make it look like it's different and it's my own. And yeah, so we're gonna start with something aesthetic. So from an aesthetics point of view, I'm gonna say the best first, oh, I just kicked the camera. I'd say like a small aero part of some sort. I'd go with a front splitter. I think it makes the front end of pretty much any car look a lot more aggressive. It looks different, it's your own, and it's really not that expensive. You can find front splitters for pretty cheap. Even if you end up getting like an eBay one, I don't give a shit about that stuff. If you buy an eBay lip, I'm not gonna give you shit for it. It's just a piece of plastic or whatever that goes on the front of your car. Obviously buying a legit like APR carbon front splitter would be dope if you're gonna show your car or something, but most people, including myself, like I do show my car, but I made my front splitter. It cost me $60 and I used the shape that pretty much looks exactly like an APR one. So yeah, I'm gonna say that that's pretty cheap. I'm gonna say a front splitter is a pretty good first cheap mod for your car, and it definitely makes a difference, a big difference in my opinion. Depending on what your budget is, what you consider cheap, like on most of my cars, honestly, the first thing I do is window tint because I love like having the privacy in my car. I don't like when people can see me. So I always get window tint first, and that's like obviously very cheap. And then after that I have in the past moved on to like aero parts. And for those of you that have a different perspective on cheap and it can be a little more expensive, I would say wheels. I think that one's pretty obvious. That's gonna change the whole look of your car. There's so many wheels to choose from, so it's definitely gonna be making it your own. So yeah, if wheels are something you could afford right away, then I would definitely say go with wheels. But for myself, I've always been in the situation after buying a car where I really don't have that much money, so I've gone with the cheaper ones, such as a splitter, I keep kicking the camera, a splitter, tint, something small like that. So that's what I would do for aesthetics for a first mod. And onto like engine work, I would definitely say the best first mod to get would be an intake. There's lots of, like, people go back and forth a lot about whether an intake is actually worth it, whether you actually make horsepower out of getting one. It's just gonna let your car breathe better, and honestly, they're not that expensive, and I personally think it's worth it. I've noticed, especially in the STI, it breathes way better. If you have a turboed car, the noise is dope, sounds good. And yeah, so I definitely recommend getting an intake for your first mod if you're gonna start with engine stuff, or an exhaust, because I personally love, like, obviously having a loud car. You guys have heard my car, it's extremely loud. All of my cars have been extremely loud, and yeah, it just makes driving 10 times more enjoyable. This is all my opinion. If you don't agree, then that's fine. Yeah, so if you're gonna start with engine or not aesthetics, well, I guess exhaust is kind of aesthetics, but yeah, either intake or exhaust. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. I apologize, it's a lot shorter than my videos normally are. It is pretty late at night, like I said at the beginning of the video, and I do need to be up early for work again tomorrow. So I do apologize, but I promise my next video will be normal length. And if any of you are planning on getting a new car anytime soon, or you just got a new car, I hope this video did help you out in some way and gave you a few new ideas for first mods for your car. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace.